Hey folks, how's it going? We are checking out more Micky Flanagan. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Now, you guys still send me recommendations, and some of the stuff I don't know if I've seen before or not because the titles and stuff are different. For example, Micky Flanagan didn't start his YouTube channel till about maybe 10 or 11 months ago. So when I first started receiving recommendations for Micky Flanagan stuff and started reacting to that stuff, it was scattered all over YouTube. And this has happened with a lot of stuff that I've been checking out that you guys have been sending to me that I've been reacting to. The title will be different, and I'm unsure if I've seen it or not because some of the stuff I've seen like a year and a half ago. So in some cases, the old videos are being removed and new ones are coming up in their place, and their title different and thumbnail different. In some cases, it's clip different. Like the joke might start in a different place than the original one, so I don't realize that I've seen it before until sometimes I'm halfway through it. So when I watch it, I'm unsure if I've seen it or not. So it's been happening a decent amount lately while I react to something like, oh man, now that I'm halfway through it, I've seen this. So hopefully that's not the case with this one. If it is, I guess you guys never know because I won't upload it. I just delete it because I've seen it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it, folks. We'll talk about it more at the end.
I wanted to change my brain over the years, adjust a little bit to put things right. But the bit I've really wanted to change over my lifetime is the wanking bit. I'd love to have just turned it down a few notches. Because it's a sickness, isn't it? You wake up about 12 years old and you think, oh, I've got to have a wank. And it never goes away.
Oh no.
The rest of your life just thinking, oh, I've got to have a wank. And I first started wanking back in the 70s when you had to use your imagination. No pornography in the 70s. You had to go in the baker's. Look at the baker's girl. Look at her tits for a little while. And you went home and you laid on the bed. Right, okay. How does this work out? You pop in the baker's. You say to her, how'd you get the jam in the donuts? She says, come round the back, I'll show you. Go round the back. She's pumping the jam in the donuts. You look at her and say, could I pump something in you? She says, I thought you'd never ask.
That's quite quick.
You give her one over the top of the custard tarts. And it's a strange thing, wanking. It's so deeply entrenched in a man. Every situation he gets in, he sees as a potential wanking situation. I got my hair cut the other day, right? And when I turned up, they sent out the shampoo girl. You know, the little thick one. They don't let near the scissors. She came out. Hello, sir. Have you been on holiday, sir? And she took me off to a private room, which I thought was a bit suspect. And she was washing my hair normally at first. She's scrubbing it away, giving it a scrub. Suddenly she slowed right down.
He's so goofy.
Oh, she wants to wank me off. Typical. I did me back in, right, about a year ago. I had to go and see an osteopath, a trained woman. Professional, we're in a surgery, there's certificates all around the room, she's got a tunic on. But I'm on a table, and I, with no shirt on, with a woman. And there was a little part of my brain that kept thinking, ooh, I wonder if she does want to wank me off. Everyone likes a bit of cash in hand, don't they? Where you at?
Oh, bless him. He's telling the truth, man. But for me, it was when I was like 16 or 17. I was late. I was late to the party, you know? I didn't understand masturbation. I didn't understand any of that stuff. I was so obsessed with like comic books and cartoons and things that, you know, I never really found out too much about sex, you know? I wasn't completely sheltered or nothing because my brothers would talk about it because they started having sex early. And I just didn't get the appeal. Like when they talked about it, I'm like, things just didn't click in my head. Like I seen a naked chick on TV. I'm like, ooh, I kind of like that, you know? And, oh man. But I couldn't put the pieces together. Like, you know, things like penetration or stuff like that. I just didn't get it. I actually remember the first time that I was like, I think I'm gonna try masturbation. Yeah, I tried it and I was like, this is taking too long, and I just quit. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I gave up and I just stepped away from it for like, I don't know, a couple months, and I decided to try again. I was like, yo! This is what the hoopla was about. Oh, this is great. Then from there, like he said, you think about it like nonstop. And I've said that before, like I wish I could just turn it off and turn it on when I need to, you know, because sometimes you really want to be able to focus on something and complete a task, and then that'll click in and you're like, yo, I got stuff to do, get out of here. it's crazy. It's like a switch clicks in your head after you do it, and then everything becomes a fantasy, and it's super. I remember it became super distracting. I remember I used to actually sit there and work on drawing a comic book. It went from me having a problem with daydreaming about like comic book characters and stuff like that, because I was always a daydreamer, to me daydreaming about having sex with my teacher, you know, and teachers that I was never attracted to. And then after that happened, like I started getting attracted to certain teachers, and I create these fantasies in my head about how I have to like stay over for homework and stuff, dude. Just freaking insane, dude. It's annoying. It's an annoying thing. This is really good. I'm glad I haven't seen this before. Micky Flanagan is hilarious. All his stuff is always so funny and relatable for sure. All right, guys, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully, you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.